Hello and happy Wednesday to you. I am not sure why I always do that. When I started doing these vlogs, I did the intro that way, and I'm not sure. Oh, checking my hair in the video. Anyway, sorry. I just want to go on, come on and talk a little bit about the video I did yesterday, which was just a little demo the Fabricland song, right? And it went, oh, my mom took me to the fabric store. There's 100 other places that I'd like to go to more. It's smelly and it's boring. I would rather do my chores. What would you rather do than go to the fabric store? I'd rather stub my toe. That sounds pretty good. I'd rather kiss a snail. Well, that sounds pretty good. I'd rather eat a worm. Well, that sounds pretty good. What would you rather do than go to the fabric store? Anyways, so someone had commented on that video, and actually it was a pretty good idea. They said, well, what if the third verse or the third chorus, third time through that, what if it was that you realize that that the fabric store is where you got stuff to make a costume for a superhero, and then you really wanted to go to the fabric store. I thought that was a pretty good idea. But I thought maybe I could explain a little bit more about what the idea around this song is. Aside from just the song, it's always nice to hear the song. But this is actually more, the thought is for this to be like a participation song, right? I performed it for my Beaver Scout troop a couple weeks ago, and they loved it. They thought it was fun. And the idea is, so we start with the fabric store, and then, I'm listing things I'd rather do than go to the fabric store. And then every time that I would say, no, I'd rather stub my toe, everyone else would say, no, that sounds pretty good. I'd rather kiss a snail. Well, that sounds pretty good. I'd rather eat a worm. Well, that sounds pretty good. What would you rather do? What would you rather do than go to the fabric store? And then the idea was to ask them, do you guys have any stores that you don't like to go to? And actually, they gave me some answers. So somebody said the banana store, which for those of you who are not in Canada, that's No Frills, which is a subsidiary of Weston's, or Loblaws, I should. Not Weston's, Loblaws. Anyway, so they're like, oh, I don't like going to the banana store. I was like, oh, no. Oh, my mom took me to the banana store. There's 100 other places where I'd rather go to more. It's smelly and it's boring. I would rather do my chores. What would you rather do than go to the banana store? I'd rather pet a skunk. Well, that sounds pretty good. I'd rather hug a bear. Well, that sounds pretty good. I'd rather lick a fish. Well, that sounds pretty good. What would you rather do than go to the banana store? Right? So, like, then, I thought the tire store or the carpet store or whatever store the kids don't like to go to, right? So it's more of a participation song. So anyways, that's the story or the idea behind that one. Still work in progress. We're still working on that one. That one is going to be, I'm going to play that along with a friend of mine, and who helped kind of come up with the idea. So anyways, yeah, that's the story behind the Fabricland story. It was actually originally from Fabricland, but I thought maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to call out Fabricland specifically. We don't want any trouble with some big brands or anything like that. But fabric store, could be any smelly old fabric store people don't like to go to. So, but also any tire store or banana store or whatever store. So anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.